Just because a food is healthy doesn't mean it's great for fat loss. I'm going to rank these foods on a spectrum from best to worst, and some of them will surprise you. All right, let's start with avocados. Super nutrient dense, high in fiber, but very calorie dense for the amount of food you get because it's high in fats. One avocado is about 240 calories, D tier. Popcorn, we're talking about plain popcorn here, no butter. You can eat 5 cups of popcorn for only 170 calories, high volume, and it can satisfy your snack cravings. Not very nutrient dense though, so a B tier for me. Sushi, one of the best foods in the world taste-wise, but not ideal for fat loss. The calories just pile on with the rice, sauces, mayo, fried rolls, and it's pretty low in protein, not to mention easy to overeat. C tier. Zero fat Greek yogurt, easily S tier, high protein, low in calories, rich in nutrients, and supports gut health. Broth-based soups, I'm a big fan of soups for fat loss. Huge volumes and so versatile with flavors, and it fills your stomach up with minimal calories. Quick plug to Genius Bar for hot broth and a cup for frozen for soups, A tier. Oats. This is kind of controversial. It's high in fiber, keeps you full, stabilizes hunger, but you're consuming quite a bit of calories for not a large amount of food. I eat 60 grams of oats every day, and that's about 225 calories. I say this is a B tier. If you can pair oats with protein powder and berries, it can make a very filling meal. Speaking of berries, easily S tier. I spend about $10 a day on blueberries, and I eat about 300 grams daily. They're nutrient dense, high in fiber, low calorie, great for brain health. If there's one fruit I can suggest for fat loss, it's berries. Smoothies and acai bowls. Although regarded as a healthy snack, if you're not aware of calories, these fruit-based bowls can add up to 300 to 600 calories of almost purely carbohydrates and fats. I would personally minimize the amount of liquid calories you consume if your goal is fat loss. High calories, low satisfaction, E tier. Granola. Most people think this is a clean snack until they realize how many calories per serving they are. 1 cup of granola can range from 300 to 500 calories, not to mention you're probably sprinkling that shit onto your 500 calorie acai bowl already. That's 1,000 calories you're unaware of, and you're wondering why you can't lose weight. F tier. Whitefish. Now I put this here just to recommend eating more of it. S tier, no doubt. Any whitefish, cod, tilapia, sea bass. Ridiculously low in calories, super high in protein, low in fats. Just an optimal protein source for fat loss. Potatoes, one of the most satiating foods on the planet per calorie. I'm not talking French fries, which are so much easier to overeat because they're fried with fats. I'm talking the old-fashioned baked or steam. 100 grams of potatoes goes for only 77 calories. A tier. Protein bars. These are marketed as fit foods, when most of them often carry more calories than a chocolate bar. Yes, high in protein, but the top priority for fat loss is calories, so you gotta manage them wisely. C tier. Are there any foods that you want me to rank? Please leave it in the comments.